Hi, welcome to Claire Hair, guys. I'm not doing a voiceover today. I really wanted to go over, just want to get right into it. I really wanted to go over the top 10 hairstyles. I wrote a list that, in no particular order, the top 10 hairstyles that you have to stop doing, or at least make modifications to right now to really get some growth and really stop that breakage. All right, shuffle it up like some Uno cards. First of all, this is so heavy. No idea. It's so hot out here. And I have these flowers on top of my head. Okay. All right. What's the first one we got? Okay. Coloring and dye. All right. My main thing about coloring and dyeing, can't even say anything. Main thing about coloring and dyeing is the fact that if you're going to put color in your hair, think of yourself as a baby all the way. So basically you want to make sure you're deep conditioning every weekly. It's not optional, it's mandatory. You want to make sure that the color that you're using as well. So if you're doing any exotic colors like blue or purple, which I think is dope, I'm too scared to do dyes because I don't want extra maintenance in my hair care style, my hair, whatever that I'm doing now. I don't want extraness that I have to do, because when you have hair color, think of it as getting a perm all over again. You really want to make sure you're strengthening all your keeping up with your protein treatments, doing deep condition weekly, even if you gotta like put in a cap, go to Walmart, and then just let it deep condition, which I'll be making a video in the future about deep conditioning as well. I could definitely say, like, if you don't watch the rest of this video, this is the main key point. Please, please, ladies, deep condition. Deep condition is going to stop you from breakage. Deep condition stop you from any type of growth hindering, before anybody's. Please deep condition. Even if you got to watch a show or you listen to an album or something, please deep condition at least once a week for 30 minutes with heat. All right. And then next one on here, sleep routine. I have only sleep with a pillowcase, only bonnets without the elastic. They will kidnap your edges like a thief in the night. Let me tell you something. Okay, so my main issue is the fact that when people go to sleep, like, I think I can count on one hand how many times I've just gone to sleep with nothing on. Like, just gone to sleep like this with nothing on. I think I can count 5 times out the year. I've even gone to my friend's house and I was like, do you have a scarf here? And she was like, no. And I was like, I can't be here. I'll have to go home and get my scarf and come back. And I've done it. Or I've gone to Walmart and bought a scarf so I can sleep over, because I don't do it. Like, it strips the oils that your scalp naturally produces from your hair. Is there also a chance of breakage as well? Okay, go to the next one. Tight ponytails and buns. Okay, so I have here, some people like to keep their buns in the same position since quarantine started. So that's another one that I definitely, I'm guilty of. I will sit there, and I remember, I think it was during finals week when I was in university. I'm not gonna say how long ago, I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. I would keep the same bun from the beginning of the semester, during finals, during that party, during this, I would keep the same bun. So I can definitely say, please rotate your buns. Even if you have to put a little timer that comes off, like if you put a little timer on, like 72 hours, okay, you're being ridiculous. But if you put a timer, like, okay, time to change my bun, like to the side, put it to the top bun, side bun, anything. Just make sure you're rotating it. If it's in the same spot, there's a chance of breakage, as well as the fact that that tension that you're just pulling, even with my buns, my slick bun, please watch that video. Even with my slick buns, like, I still make sure I'm rotating it. Like, it's gonna be in that same spot for maybe a day or two, and then I'll rotate it and then moisturize it, do my Jamaican black castor oil, and then I will go ahead and do that. Trimming. So mandatory, not optional. I definitely wanna just touch base on that. I'm guilty of it. As you can see, I just trimmed my hair. I wish I filmed it. Now that I think about it, I wish I would have filmed it. So the next time I have to trim in the next 3 months, I will definitely film it. I definitely, trimming is everything. I know a lot of people don't want to be like, oh, well, I don't want that growth to be gone, or I don't want to lose my growth or anything. I'm just like, listen, it's fake. Like, it's fake length, like like it's fake length. Don't do it to yourself. Don't get attached to it. Just snip it. I remember when I first went natural 6 years ago, and I would grow an inch and had to trim an inch. Like, I think I didn't have 2 inches of hair for at least 6 months, because each inch that came out was just broken, split in, still recovering from that time I had a perm. So I can definitely say, please, ladies, another thing, please trim. I know you don't want to lose a length, but it's fake length, and you're going to end up trimming, instead of 1 inch, now you're going to have to trim 2 inches. Trust me, don't be like me. I've had to do that, where I've had to trim at least 2 inches off because I was being stubborn and I wanted to show off my length. All right. Crochet. Now, I know this is a trend, you know, people doing crochet, which I get it. It looks so realistic, you know. I've gotten it where people thought my hair was crochet, because I guess my hair is very long. So people thought my hair was crochet at one point, and you know, you had to do the scalp test to them, which is sad. But it's just one of those things where it's just like, crocheting, me personally, it's a no-no for me. I've never gotten crochet. I don't recommend it. What you're doing is you have your hair, and then you just have this crochet coming in, hooking in, lifting the hair cuticles, and this weakens them. So every time, just think of this as your hair, and then the crochet is on top. It's pulling it down. It's pulling it down. It's causing breakage. It does more harm than good. I get it. It looks so realistic. And honestly, if it didn't pull on your roots so much in an unhealthy way, I would get them done too. You know, just give myself a break. But I would definitely recommend against it. I would do something else. There's so many different other protective, productive hairstyles that I would say to do. Please don't do it to yourself. All right. Almost done. HIH, aka hand and hair syndrome. I'm the president. We meet on Wednesdays. I have a tendency to just play with my hair. It's fun. Like, come on. Like, it's fun. Definitely stop doing it. If you catch yourself doing it, I don't know, get like a rubber band and slap your hand or something. But I can definitely say, with hand and hair syndrome, as the president of hand and hair syndrome, I'm telling you this right now, please don't do it. You're stripping your natural oils from your hair, your recent oils that you applied in your hair, plus you're messing up your hairstyle. So me personally, I would definitely, you know, get out of that habit of doing that, because you'll sit there and you're just stripping all the oils and you're starting from ground zero, and then you wonder why your hair's still dry. All right. Wigs. Another one that I'm a president of. I recently retired. Wigs. And when I mean wigs, I'm not saying you can't wear wigs. I'm saying, I would say, definitely stay away from improperly applying them. So I'll show you a little secret right quick. So this part of my hair is right here, right? Boom. There is a little baby piece. I don't know where she's at. I don't know. Maybe this is her. There's a little baby piece. This is what happens when you're stubborn, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? This is what happens when you're stubborn. Please do not wear a wig improperly. I had a wig, and I'm over here like, this wig was fly. I have it on here. It is actually Valentino from Diva Tress. Great wig. I got a lot of compliments on it, but I was hurting. My hair snapped like this, like snap. Like, thank God the front of my hair is actually where my hair grows the fastest at. Luckily it came back, but I'm telling you, my hair snapped in half. It was up to my eyebrow. I wish I would have marked it and how long it took to grow back. But don't do it. Another thing with wigs is improper care. It also includes not taking care of your hair under the wigs. I know a lot of people have a tendency to go ahead and I know a lot of people have a tendency to go ahead and they put the wig on. It's like, I'm not gonna do my hair no more. Yes, you do. I promise you this. Yes, you do. So definitely with wigs, just be careful. I definitely advise against glue. I know a lot of people say it rubs off with water. I understand that, but you gotta understand what you're putting on top of your hair. One thing I've learned about my hair is that let it do its thing. Do not add anything that it doesn't need. Like, let your hair do its thing, okay? We have Sewins and closures. So just to piggyback off of wigs, I can definitely say with Sewins, like, once again, I retired from Sewins a while back, but I love doing Sewins. I don't gotta deal with my hair. I know if someone drops me in the pool, it's not gonna float up to the top. Yeah, had that before. Yeah, just had to go ahead and go home. And so I would definitely say, please, ladies, stay away from Sewins for the sole fact that once again, it's pulling. You're pulling your hair. You're pulling your hair. And not only are you pulling your hair, you also cannot get to your hair. My main thing is like, my secret to why my hair is so long, or you know, the reason I have so much growth, my hair is so healthy, is the fact that I can always touch my scalp, aka I can always make sure that I'm able to get those oils in, definitely get growth in, massage my scalp, decondition, everything. All right, so I got these two right here. Wash and go, do the absolute most. My main thing about wash and goes, I advise against them. My hair is not in a wash and go. I put it in 6 big braids, and I put it in 6 big braids, and I just combed it out. It was bigger than this, but it is really hot out here. I'm sweating, so my hair is definitely making its way back. And so wash and goes, I advise against them. I did do a video on it, so I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm a hypocrite, you know, but I did it because it was requested of me. Someone requested that I show them how I do my wash and go, so I made a video, but I don't do them. I don't do them. I think I did one at the beginning of the year when it was cold, just to experiment, and it was kind of okay, but the single strand knots that came after were not worth it. Like, a lot of people will sit there and be like, oh, you know, single strand knots, blah, blah. It's like, it's not worth it. Like, me personally, my hair is type 4B. It is what it is. I'm not gonna sit here and do the absolute most, and you know, like, that's just not type 4 hair. That's not what our hair does. We just can't smack water on it and then waves appear. Like, we have to do this. We have to do, we have to put moisturizer. We have to dump and swim in gel, you know, to do all these things. Like, this is my hair. This is the hair texture it's gonna be. I'm not gonna sit here and do a wash and go to try and manipulate and make it look different. It is what it is, you know. But like I said, whatever is good for you. I'm not saying you shouldn't do a wash and go, but me personally, I don't see the purpose of it. I can't really get growth when I'm getting single strand and knots because my hair likes to love on each other. Like, each curl likes to love on each other. Like, I know right now, my hair is just really like, it's just really like lumped together. All right, so we're doing our final card today, and it is micro braids. Honestly, if I could be honest with you guys, I don't know you, but I care. You know, this is the main reason I made this channel, is because I want to help other women. Like, I love helping other women because I wish someone was there to help me when I first went natural, because I had no help. I had to guess everything. And with micro braids, I can definitely say that I want to have them outlawed. Like, you're doing more damage. You're doing more damage than good. Like, a lot of people will sit there and be like, oh my God, I love my micros. I gotta worry about it. I was like, listen, single strand knots, taking it out, sitting there, getting it done. Yeah. 50 years. My main thing is the fact that if it's no bigger than, I wish I had a pen. It shouldn't be any more bigger than, the braid should be no bigger than a pen. I don't have a pen around, but it shouldn't be smaller than the size of a pen, and that's really pushing it. So, me personally, if you're doing micro braids, you're setting yourself up for failure. Yes, you're gonna get growth, but you're gonna have to trim it off. Because a lot of people say, oh, I got so much growth from micro braids. I was like, yes, but is it healthy growth? Is it productive growth? So like I said, thank you guys. Those are my top 10 no-nos for any type of growth. If you don't want any breakage, definitely, I thank you guys for watching, and we will see you on next week's episode.